Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market. Watch addiction, guys. It's an addiction. You guys already know. Guys, welcome in. Smash, destroy that subscribe button, as it really does help out with the channel. Guys, just wanted to shout out real quick Variety Content Entertainment, MSK, Master Swag King. Man, he had me on last night. We had a blast on the stream, man. We talked about so many different things. He asked me great questions, man. You guys should check it out. Talked about a lot of, personal stuff and things of that nature. And that's going to be coming out even more when I put on my podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. Of course, Yu-Gi-Oh is going to be the main thing, but I can't wait. So stay tuned for my podcast coming out soon. We're back in the lab working hard, guys. But in the meantime, I was invited to his podcast episode. I had a blast. Talked about many different things, man. Many different things on there. So make sure to check it out. How do you check it out? Link in the description down below. A click, come over here, click on this episode, and you can come to this video, show some support, some love, and hopefully have a good time. Maybe on a commute, bored at work, whatever. You can check in. And it was a great episode, in my opinion. So come over, subscribe as well, show that support. I would appreciate it. And while we're at it, don't forget the semi-limited podcast boys, Haver, such great creators in the Yugiverse, man. And the socials, don't forget about that as well. That we're all over the place in social media, guys. And show me the cards, Jay. I'm addicted to cardboard. I want to see. Today we're gonna be discussing extra deck monsters, mainly for Edison format and for Go format, guys. Mainly for Edison, it was a synchro era based format, while for Goats it was mainly a fusion era based format per se. So we're gonna get into that distinction throughout this video and show all the relevant extra deck cards for the most part. There's just so many of them that I want to go with the staples, obviously. And I also wanted to mention, guys, tomorrow we're going to be releasing a fresh off the press video, guys, about Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge. It's been, you guys have been asking, drooling to get your hands on this video. And I'm just letting the set marinate a little bit, like fine wine, come out, prices to come back down, from the pre-sale hype and things of that nature. And now we have the pictures and everything. So that's coming out tomorrow. And then like 2-3 weeks later, we're going to hit the set again, but going for mainly for the penny stocks. But tomorrow we're going to be reviewing this again, a full set review, just like many of you are clamoring to see. As you guys say, you enjoy my set reviews, man. So definitely coming out, tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, Edison, man, wow. Excuse me. What a format, man. What an era with such an iconic monster. Let's start off with Stardust Dragon, guys. Look, we have the secret rare here, but again, we have many options, including, obviously it's not here, I don't know, but Starlights, Ghost Rares, OTs, high end, right? But then you have this is 30 something Billies, so the secret from the tins, insanity. Then you have a $20 Ultra. Wow, OG first ed from the Duelist Genesis, insane. Then you have a $15 Legendary Collection 5Ds, that's crazy. Even the gold rares are pushing 7s and 8 Billies, down here with these golds. And then you have a super rare for 6s, another super rare for 3s. Not bad. Honestly, I would just go for this one. At this point, it just looks cleaner, better, fresh off the press. You know what I mean? And then you have another super rare from a 10. And then you have a common, a rare, and then another rare. But this is the one that I would be focusing on. This is the stonk right here. Alternate art Stardust Dragon from Dual Power. Guys, if we clean this up janitor style, we can notice here 58 listings only, a couple of deals under a Billy before the card continues to pump up. And it's one that I would pick up sooner rather than later. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wait on this. Honestly, I just wouldn't. Because it's an iconic card, it's alternate art, and it looks really, really nice. I have a play set of this set to the side because it just looks beautiful, man. I really, really like this card. And, in Edison, this is the version that I would choose to play. Then you have Blackwing Armor Master. Again, guys, Black Wings were very prevalent during the Edison era of or format. You know what I mean? So of course, this is one of their main extra deck monsters, synchro monsters, if not the main one. And as we can see here, a lot of versions, but they're all money. They're all money. This is not the same card. It just pops up in the search. So as you can see, from here on up, it's the same card. And they're all 14s and above. That's just insane. Excuse me, insanity. I don't know why they would reprint a Starlight rare, but then like not give us in that same set like a secret or an ultra or something. Man, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But you have OT Starlights. This secret rare looks fresh off the press, just like the channel. Looks really, really nice, man. And then you have supers and ultras and golds. I would just go for this if I needed the card as that mid-max rarity. You know, and then the high end is higher up there in price, but definitely a great card to consider. You know what I mean, for your Edison format extra deck, mainly if you're playing Black Wings. At 25 billies, I think you only need one if I'm not mistaken. So I would definitely come here, and this looks extremely nice, guys. Then we move on to Magical Android. One of you guys actually in the comment section specifically asked me my thoughts on this card. I think, you know, the person said, the community member, that they bought these at Billy's or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, way back in the day when no one cared about this card. Honestly, the one that I run, as you guys could have verified in my Lightsworn deck profile, in case you guys didn't know, we actually did one of those. Let me see. We did a Lightsworn deck profile for Edison format and then a GOAT deck profile just recently. So make sure you guys check that out if you're interested in that type of content. But as I was saying, you know, Magical Android, this is the one that I like because to me, this is max rarity. Ultra rare, looks clean cut, fresh off the press, looks really nice. It looks mint. At 14s, that's not bad. You know, I got them around 8s, 9s, I think it was. But honestly, at all these prices, you know, this, look at that. This is the one that is spiking up in price. If I would have this card, I would just sell it, man. I would sell into the hype because to me, in my opinion, it's a matter of time before Konami realizes this and just reprints this again. Only 4 printings for the card, so I get it. But any extra copies that I would have, I would come here, you know, let's say I have 2 copies. I would sell at least one at the current price, and then the second one, I would put it, you know, more towards the latter part here. But again, there's 3 play sets here, so I would just come in and sell cards like these because the hype is here. Edison demand is here, but you don't want this DT to go all the way back down once this card gets reprinted. That's what I would do. Then moving on to Armory Arm. Really like this card. Only 4 prints. We've talked about it on the channel in the past. The original secret, it's at around 7 billies. You know, then you have a ultra and a rare. Honestly, I would just be going for the Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 at under 3 billies. I think this card is still a steal. Is still undervalued for what it could be. Of course, you have a Wall of China by none other than, wow, what a surprise, Gamer's Choice. But as we can see here, let's see, that is 24 listings only. So you do have that massive wall, endless, what it seems like endless play sets. But, you know, before and after, you have a wall here at 3s. But after that, it becomes a 4 billy card down the line. You know, only 3 pages, 24 listings. So it's a card that, of course, to get over these walls is going to take an extreme amount of time. But once it happens later on down the line, easily a 5 billy card, maybe even 7 or 8s, or even 10 at one point in the future. So definitely keep it in mind. This card looks nice. It looks bright. Love this promo. It's just hard to get. You know what I mean? No one's opening these anymore. And, you know, I have my copies, but a lot of people don't have access to this card. Right now at 3s, bro, I'll get at least, at the very minimum, my one of, you know, for me to play, and then a play set to slap in the binder to sell in the future. Then you have Revived King Hades, one of the remaining cards in Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. What a set, man. The set, you know, when it came out, it was relevant, but man, everything's getting reprinted from there. Man, that's just sad. Let me just see here real quick. Crystal Revenge, look, Savage Dragon is now gonna get, you know, in the collection, the 25th anniversary. Celine is most likely gonna get reprinted. You know, Chaos Space as well. So maybe even the Evil Twin Sisters. So you know what I mean. The high end is where it's at here, but man, it's sad really. I like the Toon cards too. I think these are gonna eventually be up here. You know, as time passes by, when this gets reprinted and these are gonna go lower. But yeah, on and all, you know, this is the card that I would focus on for the set. As you can see here, only 3 prints. You have an ultimate rare, you have an ultra rare, and then you have a secret rare. So this is the mid-max Honestly, is this 18s really? Let me see market price. Wow, unlims are at 18. I don't think that's that bad. I mean, first eds, of course, that's not bad. And then ultras, are they still really you know, eights? Let me see. Let me see. We can check this here real quick. Oh my goodness, my bad. I apologize for that right here. And let's see how much are these ultras. Super hard to get. And around 5 billies for unlims. Okay, not bad, not bad. You know, this card extremely hard to get from Crossroads of Chaos. But honestly, mid-max secrets, short printed in the Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. As you can see here, if you clean this up, this card already has under 100 listings. Of course, you're going to probably see, yes, a couple of walls of China here heading into that Billy range. But all of this is deals for the long term, guys. Years down the road, you're going to come back, see this at least the 2 to 3s, most likely 5s, and who knows, maybe even beyond. Right now, I would take advantage of these new all-time lows. Because for the long term, I expect a brand new, fresh off the press uptrend to start anytime soon. Then you have Miss Worm. Love this card, talked about it recently, only 4 prints. You have the OG Secrets, OG DT, an Ultra, but this is where it's at for a Billy. This is where I would be coming in. Look at the spike as of late. I have a good stack of these put away because to me this was too easy. Just an easy investment at under a Billy. I was buying down here. Look at all this consolidation sideways, just giving ample opportunity for people to buy. The demand is coming up, retracing back down to the mean, and now we might be getting ready for that second leg up. The demand is here. Edison hype card is broken. You know, the card is just broken. It bounces up to 3 cards. Insane. Just when it comes out to the field, insanity, guys. Such a great card. You have a couple of play sets here, but then it's a 2 Billy card, guys. And where's the Wall of China? Let me see. You know, let me see. Where's game? Look at right here. Wall of China's at around $2.50 with 888 copies. Wow, triple eights exactly. That's crazy. Only 42 listed, guys. Get your Mistworm. Get your one of at $1 billion some change. Is just too cheap. Don't be paying 2, 3s, 5s down the line for cards like these. Then you have Red Dragon Archfiend actually getting support with the structure deck coming out later this year. So stay tuned for that. But also an Edison card, Edison Extra Deck Monster. I really like the Legendary Collection 5Ds. I like the Secret Rare, obviously, the Ghost Rare. You know, so many options for this card, but the higher ends are all money, over 10 billies. And except the supers, around 4 to 5s. Might not be a bad pickup, honestly. Let's check these supers. Say 4 to 5. Okay, there's one at 5. Quickly look, only 1 page, only 6 listings. Card is going parabolic with the demand, the hype coming in. Edison, and then the new structure deck and all that good stuff. Make sure you have access to this card. Any copy, even a common, you know, a rare, whatever. Just get access to the card because it's getting harder and harder to get as time passes by. Look at this. Essentially bought out. Only 4 listings for the secrets. Guys, look, the ultras, take a peek at this. Okay, 8 and 9s. This is where I would come in and at least get my copy with only 13 listings. And then you have the other OG Ultra. Yeah, that's too much, bro. But yeah, make sure you guys have access to the card. Then you have Colossal Fighter, a card that I talk about endlessly on the channel. We do see here that it has obviously the ultimate rare, a common, a gold rare, but I would just go for the secret, guys. I would go for the secret rare. Look, if you clean this up here for this price at 11 billies, that's too cheap, man. Don't let this be 15s or 20s like it's been. It was, look, it was 17s to 20 billies, a couple of, wait, what, when was that? That's, was it this year? That's crazy. This same year, guys, it made a previous all-time high around that 20 billies, retracing heavily down to the mean, but not to the lows. Keep that in mind. The demand is here. Edison format, Edison hype. Make sure you get your cards. Only 27 listings and a card that you will need for your extra deck. Then you have Thought Ruler Archfiend. Like this card, it does have an ultimate rare as well. Then you have the DTs at around 5s, not bad. You have ultra rares and Brothers of Legend massively reprinted, almost 300 listings. So that card at around a quarter, not bad. You know, if you just want that budget option, but I would go for the mid-max rarity or max rare. Well, no, max rarity is ultimate rare. Yeah, mid-max. This card used to be 4s, bumping up a buck to 5s. As you can see here, just a great selection at 5 billies, 11 listings. Look, the card quickly goes up 100%, doubles up, you know, on the same page. Only 2 pages. Look at the demand. People coming in, getting their copy. You know what I mean? The card looks beautiful. Secret rare from the Legendary Collection 5Ds. Thought Ruler Archfiend. Make sure you get your copy on hand. Then you have Brio. You have a DT1 OG. You have the recent DT reprint. Where is it? Man, this searches from Hidden Arsenal 1. You have secrets and supers and golds and ultras and commons. A lot of budget options. Honestly, this is the one that I would prefer. Just price to value ratio. And I really like this, man. Look, 29 listings, under a billy, count me in. Look, you got a deal here. And then it quickly does go up to a billy 50. And then eventually to 2s and beyond. You can see only 3 pages here, 29 listings, and yeah, make sure you have your copy. This card looks beautiful with the Duelist Saga Ultra Rarity technology. Same for Black Rose Dragon. So many options. Really like the Dusa. You have the OG Ultra, the Secret, Ultimate Rare, Starlight, a lot of high-end stuff as well. But you have a lot of nice-looking Ultras, honestly. You know what I mean? But I would just go with this one. It's the budget option, but it looks beautiful. Fresh off the press, literally at under a billy, or well, if you clean this up, you see it's just over a billy, and then it quickly goes to a billy 50, and eventually to 2s and beyonds. 29 listings only. Get access to your Black Rose Dragon if you forgot about this card. And we have Tempest Magician. You know, some of the decks play this, the Edison decks in their extra decks. As we can see here, only 2 prints. That's crazy. You have a secret rare at around 18s, and then you have the supers. You know, went all the way up to 4 billies and now retracing, not that much. Let's clean this up. Let's check it out for ourselves. And the card is getting bought out, essentially. As we can see, you have, 8 wall there at 4 billies, and then a 9 and then a 7, but only 1 page, guys. So only 8 listings. Make sure you keep this card in mind. Who knows when this thing is going to get reprinted, if ever. And only 2 printings. You want to get access to the card. Then we have Ally of Justice Catastor. Ultimate Rare, Dual Terminal Preview, DT1 OG. You know, then you have the Secret Rares, Supers, Commons, Ultras. I would just go for the... Wait, that's the wrong one. This is the one that I would be going to. Secret Rare. But if I would have these, I would make sure to sell the rest. But you never know when this is going to get reprinted again. I mean, it just got the Ultra Rare reprinting like Dual Devastate. I'm sorry. Look, this Ultra. Jesus Christ. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, look, where? Here. Dual Devastator. I was correct. My TCG player brain is on point, but I would go for the Secret. Honestly, you can't go wrong. Wow, card is going up there, 6. You have a wall here at around what? That's 950, essentially 10 billies still. For the long term, this is the card that I would get. You know, I'm down here. I'm selling my extra copy, but I already have the Secret Rare. It looks beautiful. And yeah, only 10 listings. You know, it's hard to get this card, man. It is, and it's needed for your Edison extra deck. Then Yugioh Guardian. Wow, you have an Ultimate Rare, a Secret, a DT1, an Ultra, a Super, a Common, a Gold. Just so many different rarities for this card. Really like to do someone, as you know, your boy loves that. But Super Rare looks clean from Legendary Collection 5Ds as well. Secret Rare looks beautiful. So many great options. But if you're going budget, as a stonk, really like this one, spiking up as of late, the demand, almost essentially hitting 1 billy. You do see here only a couple of listings under a billy with a deal here, but then after that, it's a solid billy, and it's a card that I would keep in mind. Looks beautiful with that Dusa rarity as well. Then you have Ancient Fairy Dragon. You have golds, OTs, secrets, supers, ultras, you know, and recently got reprinted in Maze of Memories as a rare, as you can see here. So yeah, I like this card. Edison format extra deck staple. Make sure that you have access, even if it's... I could see this rare going up to a billy down the line, man. I really like this investment. Right now, massively overprinted. People don't care about this. But throughout time, if this doesn't get reprinted again in the next couple of months or years, then I do see this being at least a billy card, probably even more. But why? Because all the other ones are like 3s and 4s and above. You know what I mean? This says 2. Is it really 2 billies for this card? Yeah, wow, under 2 billies. Believe this is great, man, heading into the future. But really like this card. Honestly, the Secret is the one that I have. And yeah, it's 13s, 14s. Really like this one. But honestly, the one that I would go for would be either that Ultra. Really like the price of this Ultra. Or let me see this one. Is this one still going down? Yeah, I mean, 3 billies. I would just go for the Legendary Collection Kaiba one. But this one looks better. But those are your options. Then you have Dark End Dragon. You have the first ed OG Legendary Collection to Secret Rare Max Rarity, you have the Shonen Jump Ultras. So honestly, and then you have the Super. So you only have 3 prints. They're all 7 billies and above, but they're similar price. I would just go for the Secret Rare at this point. Let's see. You have a massive wall here at around 12s, a little over. And yeah, I like this deal. I would come in, snipe up my 1 copy to play at the very minimum. Secret Rare cards look beautiful. I have it, and yeah. Then you have Arcanite Magician. I like this card. Only 3 prints. No one cares about the gold, and the OG's too old. So man, that actually rhymed. So I would focus on the Infinity Chasers. Super rare. This is the one that I would be going for. Look at that spike in demand. The uptrend has started. Edison card that people need. Infinity Chasers is a hard set to get. No one's opening or cracking that open anymore. And yeah, at a couple of quarters, I see this at a Billy. Look right here down the line, only 40 listings. Definitely get your copy sooner than later. Then we have, one of the least used types of extra deck monsters is fusions. Like I said, in Edison is mainly synchros, but one that it is used with Cyber Dragon, mainly in the side deck, to use this in contact fuse. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken, is Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, guys. Battle Pack Tournament, that's crazy. Prize card. Then you have the Shonen Jump, 12s and 13s. You have the Deuce of the Common, and Gold, and Supers, and Ultra Rare reprint. Massively reprinted. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at, around a couple of quarters, but this is the one, man. Ultra Rare, that thing looks fresh off the press. That thing looks beautiful. Man, you can see the demand is spiking up for this card. If we clean this up here real quick, we see is like just 250. 250, you can come in here, snipe one of these up. Boom, you have your copy for your extra deck. 35 listings only. A hard card to get. This is the one that I run. You know what I mean? And I also have the Shonen Jump version, but I love how this one looks, man. Sometimes there's other cards that are more valuable, but then another one that is like cheaper, and it looks better. And this is the case for Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, in my case. Then you have Sea Dragon Lord. What? Gishillinadon? Man. Nunciations, they never get old. This is a single print from Raging Battle. They didn't even know this card existed. Some decks run a copy in Edison format. A Sea Serpent Synchro. When a face-up level 3 lower monster on the field sent to the graveyard, this card becomes 3,000 into the end phase, so it's a good beat stick. And yeah, unlims at around 9s. First eds at around 11s, quickly go up to 15s. Crazy that this card never got reprinted. That's insane to me. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, to click that notification bell. It really does help out you guys stay informed with live streams, giveaways, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, make sure that you guys keep that in mind and destroy that like button, as it really does help with the algorithm to find great people like you guys. And also, this content is not official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Continue to show me the cards. I want GOAT now. GOAT. Let me see the GOAT cards. Here we have Thousand Eyes Restrict. What a card, guys. What an iconic card. You know what I mean? Honestly, I have DB1. I have also, which one? The Master Collection Secret. So that's that. And what else? Wow, I got an ultra rare reprint. Nice. That thing looks really nice. Just crisp. Wow. The quality looks like Speed Duel quality. Excuse me. But yeah, what I like about this, you continue to have budget options at around $1 billion, even for the rares and commons. And I like this card, man. It's just broken. If you play Metamorphosis, this is going to be one of your main targets. And it's just such a great card. You steal your opponent's monster, and it really restricts your opponent, in GOAT format from doing much else. Really like the card. Honestly, I really like the secret rare. Wait, let me see. Yeah, that is max rarity, right? There's just like a million ultras. This is the max rarity, even though these are more expensive. So I would play either this secret or this ultra rare from DB1. I love me my DB cards. But yeah, just such a broken card, guys, honestly. And as we can see, actual market price for the secret rare is 9s. That's not bad. Not bad for a secret rare from Master Collection 1. Only 17 listings. It has that nostalgic look and feel to the card. Really like it. Then we move on to Dragoness. What is it, man? Dragoness the Wicked Knight. So level 1 for Metamorphosis was Thousand Eyes Restrict. And then level 3s, because there's no level 2s to my understanding, level 2 fusions for goats, this is one. And then the other level 3 would be Flame Ghost Dark. Good to have access to that. This wind one. Yeah, and they're all cheap at around a couple of billies, and it just got recently reprinted right here. So I would definitely make considerations to at least get a copy in case you need it for GOAT. Same here. I like this card. Only had 2 prints. Used to be money. Now it has a recent, 25th anniversary reprint. Looks really, really nice. Most of these are going to have these reprints, and everyone forgot about already. From the Legendary Collection, everyone's just focusing on, the QCSRs and things of that nature. But in this case, all of these fusions, look, Darkfire Dragon, recent reprint. Is good because these cards were all old, extremely hard to get. But now you have these options here, budget options, and they're really good. They're really nice. I like it. I like it. And this is your level 4. And then you need a level 5, guys. Dark Bolter the Terrible. I have the Hobby League at around 6 to 7s. I believe that's a steal. Because then after that, you have the OG Supers, your holographic, but rares and commons. Honestly, this is the one that I play as an extra deck monster. And I really like the rarity and how it looks, man. Let me check the price real quick. Dig in. As we can see here, this card only has 1 page. You do have 10 down here, but a lot of 1-ofs at 6s. These are deals. Eventually, the card goes up 100%. So keep that in mind. Only 10 listings. The demand is there. Look, people buying their GOAT extra deck monsters. Broken effect, broken card. Make sure you get access to it. Another level 5 is Fiend's Skull Dragon. Recent reprint, I believe so. Right here. No. Let me see. Oh, this one didn't get one. Okay. But the whole point is accessible, available at under $1 billion. A couple of deals. And then you have the super rare OGs at around 3 to 5s. So not bad. Then your level 6. This card is broken. Ryu Senshi. I really do like this super rare from Speed Duel Attack from the Deep. I really like this one. You have rares and supers and commons, but this super rare is the cleanest version, the latest one, honestly, consolidating near the lows. I think these are going to be the lows. I don't see this card going much lower than the current price of 2 billies. 26 listings only. Guys, don't let this be 5s and beyond. Get your copy. I already have mine. And as we can see here, the demand is coming in, guys. Really, really like this card. It negates traps. Look, negate the effect of trap effects by paying 1,000 life points when your opponent activates it. A quick effect is good. And then I think it can be like targeted by any spells. Just broken in gold format, so you can't snatch, steal it. Just such a great fusion monster. Then you have Ojama King. Max rarity, ultimate rare. You have a DR3 rare, another rare, a common. But the secret, this is where it's at. This is the one that I would be picking up right now. Secret rare, Ojama King. So cheap. Look, massive wall of China here at around 2/4. Almost under 100 listings though, but this is the copy that I would be getting as that extra level 6. Then you have a DB2 and also Labyrinth, an ultra rare, a super rare, another ultra, for the last warrior from another planet. Hard card to get for the higher rarity versions. I have 3 of these. I want to check the price. I haven't checked in a while, but the actual budget option is the latest ultra rare from Duel Overload. Honestly, guys, don't wait until these is like 5s and beyond. Look, all of these are deals at $1 billion some change. Quickly goes up to the walls around 2s. 45 listings. A lot of supply, but all in all, I don't see this getting reprinted anytime soon. I would definitely pick up my copy with those deals. And yeah, I have 3 of these. Let me see. Why? Because when the other ones got reprinted, I'm like, this card is extremely hard to get. It's iconic. It's broken. And yeah, they're 10s here, but they quickly, only 1 page, a lot of 1-ofs quickly get bought out. That's crazy. Only 7 listings. You know what I mean? Not a lot of demand for the card, but just hard to get, man. A great collectible. I'm glad I sniped these at around 4 to 5s when the reprint came out. Then we have, those were level 7s. Then we have, is this what? Let me just see here. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, another level 7 is King Dragoon. Just such a great card. We only see 3 printings. That's crazy. 2 supers and an ultra. So this is technically max rarity. That's crazy and funny to me. As we can see, only 64 listings from Duel Overload, guys. I love this card. The fact that you see walls here under quarters. Look, the wall of China here at under 2/4. I like this, man. I like this. I bought a playset of this and I want to keep buying more just for the extreme long term. I don't see this card getting reprinted anytime soon. And I think this is going to age well after it marinates, like fine wine. So we move on to Gatling Dragon. All of these are money. Insane. Even an OTS Pack 7 is 14 billies, guys. Only 5 prints, heavily using GOATs as that level 8 that you need for Metamorphosis. Such a great card. Ultras, OTs. That looks nice. A common, bro. commons even up there in price. OTS pack 7, insane, just going parabolic off the lows. You know what I mean? And as we can see here, look, card is just extremely hard to get, always has that demand. 11 listings, 15 billies for a common. Insanity. Only 2 pages, a lot of one-ofs, a couple of walls here at around 18, 19s, but wow. I like that name, GOAT cards. But wow, that's crazy. The demand for this card is endless, and Konami needs to reprint this soon. You know, once again, I don't know why they don't put in like a Brothers Alleged. So many great cards that they can reprint. Then the last card for today, OT, as you can see here, Master of Oz, but you have a DR3 rare, another rare, and a common recently. All of these were money before then, so this might be a good pickup, man. Honestly, for the long term, Massive Walls right now, the supply is there, 50 listings. But look, 4,200 attack, 3,700 defense, just broken in GO format, you know, and hard to get over. Imagine if you do a magic cylinder on this. Ooh, man, that'd be a good time. But yeah, readily available for this version. This is the one that I would be getting as that level 9 target for metamorphosis in your GOAT deck extra monster right here. So guys, if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to destroy the like button, sub here. It really does help out the channel. You know, leave a comment down below. What do you think about Edison format, GOAT format, the extra deck monsters? I answer each and every single comment, guys. All right, thank you so much for your support, your time and attention, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys are the straight MVPs. Let me let you guys get out of here. Take care.